Is Blaire White a streamer? I don't think Blaire White is a streamer. Alright. If we are lucky, Blaire White will respond to this video and will make a mocking, derogatory thumbnail with my face on it. Okay?
Another day of wasting any time. I've got a lot to say, can't hold it in this time. No filter, I got no filter, no filter.
Please judge me by my ops.
Blaire literally built her platform off of making fun of other trans women.
I mean, that is true. Blaire White did build her platform on transphobia and being the one good trans.
Pretty casually says the N-word.
Blaire White, come on to the
I actually don't know if Blaire White says the N-word.
front of the class, should.
And I don't know if she says it casually or at all. Socialic says she's lumerified. That's not a good thing. The what? Lumerfield? I actually thought that Blaire White was gone, okay? I thought that Blaire White was old news or something, but apparently she's still going strong. Blaire White is still going strong.
I have never in my life
said the N-word. I actually expect her to say I have never in my life said the N-word, but we'll see.
slept with Alex Jones.
People.
Oh, okay. Slept with Alex Jones. That makes sense.
Like Blaire White and Tucker Carlson. They can just say that they're Christian.
I mean, Blaire White is doing the buttocks like humor. Oh.
And then get a whole...
This is a very... Blaire White is a very strange individual. And very stupid individual. I don't think it's mean for me to say. Blaire White is not very intelligent. I'm gonna take some food, okay?
swath of people
getting my belief in Jesus criticized by somebody with a pink inverted pentagram. We have a satanic brony.
Blaire White is a disgusting, stupid person.
I just have to pause really quick.
I mean, she is stupid. Okay. Nobody can deny that Blaire White is stupid.
Because it's just like, they're all so scary.
I have no clue why they're scary to Blaire White.
Welcome back to my channel. First video of 2026. Can I just say, this is going to be, in fact, respectfully to everyone else, my year. It's definitely going to be the year of the Blaire White Army. So much fun stuff is coming up. Stuff I'm so excited for you guys to see.
Oh my god. More pathetic cultural war shit. I'm so exciting, so good.
Stay tuned. But I thought, how do I start the new year? What's the first video? Right out the gate. Definitely we have to react to some woke TikTokers who really, really hate me. We have to banish the ops right at the start to let everybody know we're just not playing that this year. At all. So let's watch.
Hi everyone, this one's for Blaire White. You know, you're really not doing anything beneficial for yourself or the community because, you know, the bigots and people that you seek approval of from, they're going to throw you under the bus just as fast as they do to people like me, honey. I will be remembered as the girl who tried to hug the world. But what will you be remembered for, Blaire?
All I have to say is,
what's with the audio of this person? I want to listen to this. I did not catch that actually. Once again.
have to react to some woke.
True, they will.
TikTokers who really, really hate me. We have to banish the ops right at the start to let everybody know we're just not playing that this year at all.
Okay.
So let's watch.
We're not playing. But yeah, it's just gonna be more cultural war shit. So exciting. Oh my gosh, so many cool things this year. Ring. Oh, it's a person. Ring.
Hi everyone, this one's for Blaire White. You know, you're really not doing anything beneficial for yourself or the community because, you know, the bigots and people that you seek approval of from, they're going to throw
It's not incorrect. This is incorrect. What is she doing? What the hell? What the hell is she doing? What the hell is this supposed to be?
under the bus just as fast as they do
Well, what the what? What are you doing?
people like me, honey. I will be remembered as the girl who tried to hug the world. But what will you be remembered for, Blaire?
All I have to say is, please judge me by my enemies. Please judge me by my ops. Please judge me by the people who consider themselves to be opposite of me enough to pick up their camera and say, I don't like you, Blaire White, because wow. I don't really know what that is. I don't know what the pink puffballs are for, probably for hiding those devil horns. I have not seen these, by the way. So if this is the first one, I guess scared would be an understatement, right?
Why scared? What the fuck? What's so scary about this person? This is so pathetic.
I guess I have not seen these, by the way.
Oh no, this person is not passing enough for my liking. I guess they are so scary. So pathetic.
So if this is the first one, I guess scared would be an understatement, right? I guess my body filling with the instinct to just run away would be more accurate. What will I be remembered for? This person asked. Well, hopefully not being a living, breathing jump scare such as yourself.
There we go. There we have it. Oh no. I don't find this person passing enough. They are a living, breathing jump scare. This is so. Look in the mirror lately, Blaire. Not probably cracked. Like this is so pathetic. Like, and you know what audience she's pandering to with this crap.
I think that's actually more so your legacy, looking like Pazuzu from Exorcist.
What?
Blaire White.
There
More so your legacy.
are many cis women that look like this. Actually, do they look like Pazuzu? This is weird. Like, I mean, the makeup is a bit strong for my liking, but you know, it's just at the end of the day, makeup is just a matter of personal taste. So it's whatever, you know. I find it a bit strong, but
Looking like Pazuzu from Exorcist.
Blaire White is not a good person. Blaire literally built her platform off of making fun of other trans women.
I mean, it's true. She did build her platform on bigotry, yeah.
Plus, I will never forget the day that she drunkenly admitted to Onision, of all people, that she pretty casually says the N-word.
Okay, so if you're like me and occasionally think, God, I would love some extra money, but you refuse to actually work for it, then listen up because this is genuinely good.
Oh my God, is this going to be a shitty ad read now? Oh God, Blaire White. Come on, give me
You're
a
gonna love
break.
this. I've been trying out a platform called Free Cash and
No, thank
So
you.
you
Oh
can see-
goddamn, selling scams on your videos now. Oh gosh. Okay, yeah, that's enough. That's it. Nope. No. 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 Also, her lips are overdone, in my opinion.
You know, I don't really remember that, but I will say it's probably been a while since I've said the N word. So if you could just give me a little bit of credit for that. Well, publicly, of course.
Congratulations. It's been quite a long time since you've said the N-word publicly, of course. What the fuck is this? You want a cookie? This is such a sad attempt at humor. Oh my god.
Uh,
Uh,
and I will let you know that I have not only made my platform off of making fun of trans women, because you're not a trans woman and I will absolutely make fun of you too. You couldn't even
oh, I'm sorry. You build your platform of making fun of trans people in general. Okay, that's great. Well, I'll go further. You just made your platform of demeaning people in general. That's as if that makes it any better. As if that makes such a colossal difference. Yeah, you're very equal rights when it comes to shitting on people. She's such a troll, and I don't mean an internet one. True.
straighten out the cow ring before you got on camera. Like, why does it look like it's falling out of your face?
It's not. Your boomer is showing, Blaire White. You're acting like a very old person. Okay? Like, oh, those kids and their weird nose ring things, you know?
It's just the effort, right? Like, just bare minimum. Like, I did brush my hair before going on camera.
No, I think it's just like this on purpose. I just think that's supposed to be like this. I think just Blaire White is, of course, really stupid and doesn't understand that certain things can be just worn in different ways. Here you go.
Could have straightened your cow horn before. Okay. And again, I just feel like the title of this video, low-key, should just be Judge Me by My Haters, because they do actually all look like they're going through active psychosis.
No, they don't. Projection. It's just projection. I'm sorry. No, they don't look like they're going through psychosis.
And on the topic of the N-word, since you brought that up, I feel like, isn't it a little bit 2000 and late to even use that as like the barometer for if a person is a bad person or not? I feel like...
What the fuck does that mean? Oh gosh. And the N-word? That's so 2000 and whatever. We don't need that to know she's a bad person. True.
Everyone's just a lie. Anyone who can say that they've never ever used it with an A at the very minimum as a piece of slang when they're whatever, whether
No checks. Hey, we can say the N-word again. Deal with it.
it's in private or in public, you're just lying. And it's just the lies.
I've never said the N-word with an A, at least. No.
For me, right? So built a platform on making fun of trans women, more like built a platform on just being real. But I also know my character.
Mate. There are plenty of people that never said it in public, at least.
That I've never used an ER to a person. I've never called somebody that. So
An ER, emergency room? You've never called anybody an emergency room?
I don't really care. So this person,
Okay. Edgy.
and I've been told, is about to criticize the fact that I came out as a Christian and that I call myself a Christian, which a lot of people have done lately, which is pretty
Okay.
bleak, but bleak for them, not me. Let's see what this person has to say. And I use
What is bleak? Okay.
the word person loosely.
I came out as a Christian. I came out as a Christian. I came out because being a Christian is so, I don't know, shunned upon in society. I was a closeted Christian, everybody, and now I bravely came out. What the fuck does that mean? I came out as a Christian. I became a Christian. It's not I came out. You don't have to come out to be a Christian. This is stupid. that domain that mentioned.
Just kidding.
When people say that it's a personal journey, this is something we saw with Tucker Carlson.
I just can't get over it. I just can't get over the fact that she said, I came out as a Christian. Oh, so brave, okay? Came out as a Christian.
Where personal journey becomes, for me, synonymous with not knowing with kind of just deciding to pivot and making Christianity your new aesthetic or your new public persona or an element of the way that they put on performance for a public persona. People like Blaire White and Tucker Carlson freely walk into because they can just say that they're Christian and then get a whole swath of people who are ideologically similarly not discerning, but will just hear Christian. And they flock to it because they understand this almost...
What is Blaire White gonna say to it? Blaire White is really stupid, and that domain is not. And I don't know, what is Blaire White is going to say to this? Nothing. She's probably gonna say something like, oh, whatever, I don't care. Or, oh, look at this satanic symbol. Ho ho ho. Funny. Funny shit. She's just makeup and rolling eyes. That's her entire thought process. Yeah, I know.
Most unspoken truth in conservative circles that it's better to be some brand of Christian than not.
And for a third time, judge me by my ops because we have a satanic brony.
There we have it. That's not a pony, okay? That's not a pony. Again, I told you that Blaire White is really stupid, okay? That's not a pony. Look at this, look at the face of this animal. Does that look like a pony to you? Satanic pony. Um,
In the mix, just saying. First of all, getting my belief in Jesus criticized by somebody with a pink inverted pentagram on the screen is I guess a bit self-explanatory. I'm definitely not trying to prove to you or anybody, even actual Christians, that I'm a Christian, but I will say I find it so interesting how, you know, everything has to be seen through the lens of being performative or for the audience or whatever. Like I said in my Christian video, I considered myself a Christian for a couple years before I ever talked about it because I was actually insecure about talking about it. And I've been, you know, a commentator in conservative circles and on the online right for 10 years. So
Sorry,
with
what?
the audience or whatever, even actual Christians, that I'm a I guess a bit self-explanatory. I'm definitely not trying to prove to you or anybody, even actual Christians, that I'm a Christian. But I will
Okay.
say, I find it so interesting how, you know,
I know.
everything has to be seen through the lens of being performative or for the audience or whatever. Like I said,
I mean, yeah, if you're performing publicly for an audience, then yeah, naturally people will analyze it through the lens of performability, okay? If you didn't really care to be called performative or for an audience, then you'd just be Christian privately, okay? Or maybe you just mention it in passing once or twice on your video or whatever. Yeah, I'm Christian. You wouldn't do this whole coming out as Christian bullshit, okay, if it was not performative.
in my Christian video, I considered myself a Christian for a couple years before I ever talked about it because I was actually insecure about talking about it.
Yeah, because you're stupid. There's no, what do you mean insecure about talking about it? There's not, there's, Christians are not shunned in America, okay?
And I've been, a commentator in conservative circles and on the online right for 10 years.
Wow, so impressive.
So without ever claiming Christian, with actually being very open and saying for the longest time that I did not have a religion.
It just demonstrates that you can be a right-wing pundit with the bare minimum IQ level, I guess.
I did not have a particular belief in God. That changed organically in my real life. You know what I mean? And I don't. It's a fine line between justifying yourself because again, to a heifer with a pink pentagram on the screen, it's just not the person I'm really trying to.
Okay, I knew it. I knew that the crux of our argument would be, oh, look at this satanic symbol. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
I don't know why.
Mhm.
You kept comparing me to Tucker Carlson. That's a bit weird. I mean, I
What's so weird about being compared to Tucker Carlson? You're a right-wing hack. He's a right-wing hack. The comparison is natural.
know, or I've heard that he is a Christian as well himself, but I don't know. Also,
I don't know why the comparison is so weird.
I will say,
And also, you have not explained why the comparison is weird.
though, the line of like saying that because I believe in a personal relationship with Jesus, that is BS or means that I don't really know what I'm talking about or don't know about Christianity. I feel like that's because you don't know about Christianity. I'm guessing just by, again,
Okay. The argument being forward is, no, you. Okay? No, you don't know anything about Christianity.
And the Satanism. And, you know, not to judge a book by its cover, but I will, the blue hair. You are somebody who probably judges Christianity by Christians and holds Christians up to a higher standard than yourself, which is to be this like Puritan, you know, following the Bible perfectly, which also a lot of Christians try to hold me up to, because make no mistake, this is not the only trick.
Oh my God, this is such boring bullshit. That I don't even care about.
Person criticizing the fact that I call myself Christian. But the good thing about that is I don't really.
Oh no, they have a edgy drawing on their screen. Ho ho, they cannot call me out for my grift. Great arguments, Blaire White.
And if you wanted to make it about scripture and following everything about the Bible, there is, I'm not going to say countless, but I've read maybe like a dozen or more things from the Bible that really specifically lay out that personal relationship as a vehicle towards salvation and to knowing God and to being a Christian, quote unquote. So that is literally a path to God. And that was mine. Like, would it be better if I got swept up in some cult?
Okay, I don't care if Blaire White is Christian or not. I'm gonna be real. I don't care. Okay, I don't care about Blaire White's religion. Okay, I really don't. Uh,
Imagine I joined the Westboro Baptist. But with that being said, I get it. Like, this is why I didn't talk
Jesus wasn't white, by the way, Blaire. Yeah.
about being a Christian for a couple of years, because I was like, it's just opening yourself up to.
Yeah, I actually unironically do not care. I do not give a shit about Blaire White. I don't give a shit if Blaire White is genuinely Christian or is just a grift. You know? I just don't care.
Blue-haired hoes with pentagrams talking about you're not really a Christian. And to.
I don't care if she's a white nationalist that is Christian for real, or if she just is a white nationalist that pretends to be Christian for extra money. It's just either way is bad. The result's the same.
Very judgmental Christians online. But I would never take it back. I would never take back coming out as a Christian and proclaiming that publicly, because frankly, that's what God told me to do. And I've seen exactly what I needed to see out of the situation.
Did God tell you to be a hateful bigot? Is that it? Did God tell you to insult people based on their appearance? Did God tell you to advocate against people's rights? Was that God's decree?
Coming out and causing a little bit of a stir.
Coming out, just shut up. Shut up.
All the DMs and emails with people thanking me, people saying they're cracking open a Bible for the first time because of me, people.
Holy fuck, yeah, the Christians in the United States, the most persecuted of groups. I was so afraid to crack open the Bible, you know? All that anti-Christian discrimination raging in the US right now. Oh no. But you with your brave coming out, you have given me the courage to crack open the Bible. Just shut up. Come on. Okay? This is so pathetic.
Saying that they feel more comfortable claiming Christian as a gay person, a trans person, whatever, or they're just looking into it now because of me. That to me is 100% worth it, and it shows me why God told me to do it, even though I was uncomfortable with it. So I guess
God told me to do it.
that's the benefit of having that personal relationship. You can ask for guidance and you'll get it. Next.
Blaire
Okay.
White. If you don't know, Blaire White is a trans woman on the internet who for the last few years has been a right-wing grifter. And
No, not just for the last few years. I think Blaire White has been a right-wing grifter for her entire career, which is like 10 years.
sometimes it kind of feels like she's doing it knowingly, like she's poking fun, like she has a picture of herself with a thing and she's like in a bikini. And so it's like, okay, but you're trans. She is a trans woman. So it's like, what?
You see how the simplest concepts just like befuddle them? Your name should just be befuddled. You look like you actually look like your name should be befuddled permanently. You're holding a, first of all, grown-ass man can't say the word gun. I mean,
Wait, why do you assume that it's a man?
your name should just be befuddled. You look like you actually look like your name should be befuddled permanently. You're holding a, first of all, grown-ass man can't say.
Wait. Now, first you said her name should be befuddled, and now you say grown-ass man. Which is it? Is it a grown-ass man, or is it her name?
Say the word
Hello,
gun.
mostly software. Like, I'm getting mixed signals here. You said her, but now you said grown man.
I mean, that's annoying. You're just so genuinely confused how a person who's trans can hold a gun. First of all, we've seen, unfortunately, some bad people that are trans hold some guns in recent
I mean, the gun argument, I don't know.
years, but also,
I think it's fine for a trans person to have a gun. There you go.
I don't know. It's
Especially
just
in the current ice climate.
weird. Like, it's not lost on me that people just have, they like to project their extremely limiting views on me. So it's like, you can't be a Christian, you're trans. You can't hold a gun, you're trans. You see how it's like, it's all these, you can't do certain things and also be this label that I have all these notions about. And what I've decided in my head is what a trans person is. And it's kind of like, that's disgusting. It really is. I mean,
Disgusting.
it's so confusing for you, really.
I mean, you seem to be confused by this person's gender, so.
That's the conundrum that inspired you to get and show your face on camera looking befuddled as you are. Also, I feel like
Okay.
we need to, I feel like there's a few
Oh my
words in
God.
2026 we need to retire. I'm
Okay.
really sick of the grifter word. Not because it doesn't have genuine applications. It's plenty of grifters out here. But
Yeah,
it's like,
you included, okay? If there is a main reason why it should not be retired, it's because of the existence of people like you.
if you can apply that to somebody who has
Yeah, I can apply it to you very clearly, very easily. You're a grifter. There you go.
been, a public figure for 10 years,
Yeah, you've been grifting for 10 years. Okay. Oh no, you cannot, after a certain after a certain amount of grifting, you cannot call me a grifter anymore. What the fuck is that supposed to demonstrate?
and has not switched up like their ideology or anything. You know,
That's what? The definition of a grifter is not someone who switches up ideologies with time. It's someone that does things they do not believe in because they profit. You never stopped profiting off of being a right-wing grifter. That's why you continued the grift for 10 years. There's no contradiction here. What the fuck? Yeah, Blaire White is, once again, I will repeat, Blaire White is just stupid. A profoundly stupid person, okay?
you know, it's grown and it's expanded, but it's like I'm not one of these people that checks the temperature and is like, I'm a lib today, I'm a conservative today. There's plenty of people like that.
Yeah, that's not what a grifter is, okay? Holy shit.
If y'all don't stop with these septum piercings, like it's just not cute.
I literally can't prove it. I have no evidence whatsoever, no eyewitnesses, no inklings, no clues, no pattern of behavior, no forensic, no blood test, no
Yeah, okay, we get it. Jesus Christ, the joke is too long.
fucking nothing. But I know. You know.
I don't care. I don't care if Blaire White slept with Alex Jones.
We all
I don't care.
know.
You know, it's so demented I have to put this rumor to rest, but I guess there does come a time and a place. 2026 for me is about stamping out all the lies, right? All the fake stuff. I guess I do have to address this rumor. It's been around.
Okay, so what does that do? Like, even if you did sleep with him, you saying that you didn't does not demonstrate anything. Of course you'd say that. It's just you're not stamping out anything. You're just saying you didn't sleep with him, which is not evidence that you didn't. So it doesn't matter. Plus, I don't really care.
Around since forever ago. I have never in my life slept with Alex Jones.
Yeah, that definitely means something.
Crazy thing to have to say. I like Alex. He's been very good to me. Would he be down Mike Syndrome for that? You decide. But, you know, I still do get a say-so in that, so no.
Hey, y'all.
Okay, that's great. That did not accomplish anything.
They invited me to their live the other day, and then they asked me if I support Blaire White. And I want to tell you, I do not support any trans medicalist. I do not support anyone that thinks that non-binary people are invalid, or any gender in which they choose to express. Like, we don't get to gatekeep. Like, as a trans woman, I don't get to gatekeep and tell people how their trans experience is. And just because I'm a trans woman doesn't give me any more validity to having opinions about such things. Does that make sense to you? Because it makes sense to me. Also, I just want to say, Blaire.
Okay, that could have been said a lot shorter. She's a bigot, and I don't really support bigots. There you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But I guess people have to, I don't know, make it longer for the video, for the TikTok.
Roy is a disgusting, stupid person, and
She is stupid, yeah.
do not believe in debating with stupid people.
SSRIs are crazy. Like the slurring, it was just hard to hear. You would just think after all these years that there
SSRIs, is that about anti-depression medication? What the fuck?
would just be a little bit of gratitude. Just a little bit of gratitude. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only thing, or one of the only thing, you know what, maybe the only thing, standing between like a lot of people and just hating trans people. A lot of people and just writing it off, completely disregarding it because people like you pop up on the scene with the gangster lean and definitely make it a joke. Definitely make it weird. And definitely make it hard to listen to with the slurring. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, of course. You're not gonna address any of what the person said. You're just gonna talk, oh no, they slurred their words. So that means I don't have to address any of what they said. Brilliant.
I just felt like this whole video could have just been, Blaire White, thank you for representing apparently trans women
Oh, apparently trans women. Once again, oh, this person's not passing enough for my taste. So I guess this is apparently a trans woman. Okay, great. Great arguments. That's what I expect from a right-wing hack.
Wouldn't have guessed. But apparently trans women in a way that I could not do myself. Thank you for being the representation that I just could not be myself.
Blaire White, come on to the front of the class, Shug. I want to start this off by saying I'm late to the party. I'm new to TikTok. I'm new here. I'm a new girl in class, and I know the girls have let you boom cat and carry on shenanigans over here and on YouTube and stuff for many.
I just have to pause really quick because it's just like they're all so scary. I don't think I've ever
What's so scary about them? Maybe you should just, I don't know, leave your house more. Just, what the fuck?
seen someone this aggressive in a muumuu.
That's aggressive? That's aggressive. Okay.
And so
Also, I just want to point out that suddenly the aggression argument has been taken out of the woodwork for the only black content creator, interestingly enough. This is very weird. But, you know, whatever.
I'm sorry that I am late. But now that I'm here, I just want to say this. I don't think you're passable. I don't think you're sickening in the way that you think you are. And I think that you are very excited to lean into the rhetoric.
I would think you know more about being sickening than me. I will absolutely give you that. You see how it's like
Sickening?
it's all a bunch of
Yeah, I know. It's all about looks. It's all about what you think of the person's looks and nothing else. No argumentation beyond that. Oh, I don't like the way this person looks. Therefore, I'm not going to analyze anything that they've said.
Blaire White makes fun of people's appearances, except that's what they do.
No, I don't.
Just wouldn't do the comparison thing. This is just setting yourself up for
what?
I almost feel bad for you for what the comments are going to say about you.
Yeah, because you have an audience of bigots.
I'm like
Probably a bunch of racism.
feeling for you in this moment. And what is this text on the screen? White trans foolishness. It's just all about hating white people at the end of the day. That's like the, common denominator of their ideology here. But
No, it's not. What the fuck are you talking about?
is this black trans foolishness? Can I say that? Oh, I can't? Oh, okay. So is this black trans excellence?
God, Blaire White is so stupid. What am I supposed to do with this? Is this representative of the intellectual prowess of the right wing? Is she being for real with this? She said she was not a grifter, so is she being genuine with this crap?
I feel like the funniest part of this is just knowing that you're probably somebody's uncle. Like you're most likely
What?
somebody's uncle. So somebody's
What the fuck does that mean?
uncle put on a muumuu, came on camera, and attacked me. That's weird. My life is
Somebody's uncle? Also, it always is really weird to see such blatant transphobia from a trans person. I'm not gonna lie.
weird. Please just go play with your nephew. Please just leave me alone. So believe it or not, like I do actually ask myself sometimes, Like, why do people hate me? I feel like it's important to,
Maybe because you call women someone's uncle.
if you're a public figure of any kind, get down to the root of, okay, so what is it about me that people love about me? What is it about people that don't like me? And just beyond sharing opinions that people are not going to like, that's one thing. But also, if you look at it, like, none of these people looks very happy.
This is such pathetic line of argumentation. This is what happens when a brainless bimbo just becomes a pundit. Oh no, they look scary and none of them look happy. Okay. Who's supposed to be happy when talking about you?
Like, they all look like a bit disheveled, befuddled.
I want to cook hot dogs tomorrow as well. Share your recipe.
My advice would be,
I actually really love those dried onion things, you know, those, you know, that you always have with hot dogs.
to anybody, is just know yourself before you get on camera trying to read somebody else. This is clearly about these people. It's really not about me at all. And I'm just going to repeat before I head out of here, 2026.
Yeah, crispy onions. I really like those, actually. What would you add? Actually, write it in the chat now. What will you add to your hot dog? Maybe I'll copy you. How will you prepare it? I'll try to do the same tomorrow. Also, whenever I eat a hot dog, I have to share half of it with my dog. That there's no hot dog eating for me without, you know, I will take 5 hot dogs and I'm like, okay, so I know I'm going to eat 2.5 hot dogs because Fido's going to sit here. I'm going to eat half of it and I'm going to give him half of it. That's how it works. I have to pay Fido tax whenever I eat a hot dog.
Is going to be such a good year for anyone who is a supporter of mine, for anyone who has been riding with me from the start, which is a lot of you. So I'm excited. And I live.
Holy, that was painful. Onion, relish, ketchup, and mustard. I feel like Zoshelix is gonna go beyond just that. I actually feel like Zoshelix is gonna add more ingredients than just onion, relish, ketchup, and mustard. Paprika, oregano, salt, and pepper, fried onions, and plant margarine. I'm a basic bitch. Yeah, but Zoshelix is a sublime cook. That's why I'm gonna copy his ideas. Fried. Paprika, oregano, salt, and pepper, fried onions in plant. You know, that's actually a pretty good list of things that I could add. How could you eat your friend's onion? DM me and I'll tell you. Also, you're gonna add tomatoes? Do you add tomatoes to your hot dog? I feel like adding tomatoes would actually work. I feel like adding tomatoes would actually work pretty well with onions. Listen, Blaire White is such a lost cause for me that I actually just rather talk about hot dogs, okay, than talking about Blaire White.
I live in San Diego now. Isn't that crazy? I moved. Thank you so much
Crazy.
for sponsoring this video. Make sure you guys go check them out in the link in the description.
Oh no, don't.
Or the QR code
Do
on
not.
the screen. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel.
Do
as well
not
as
do
my
that.
podcast.